I'm getting right into this one. No soft openings or anything. Dave Chappelle, one of the best comedians of all time, just dropped, as of Thursday night, his latest special on Netflix. But not just on Netflix, but free on their comedy channel on YouTube. 27 minutes long of just pure epicness and just really, really powerful stuff. This special is called 846, and Dave Chappelle even started this off by saying, "Normally I wouldn't show you something so unrefined, but I hope you understand." And he did not hold back here at all, as it gets really heavy. But he really, really dives into the topics of police brutality and George Floyd's death on this set, and that's what's synonymous about the 846. If you just have no clue, 846 is the time that officer stood on George Floyd's neck and murdered him. And Dave Chappelle talks about what that meant to him. He talked about Candace Owens and her ignorance on the murder. He talked about what Kobe Bryant death meant to him. Some of the stuff that when he hosted Saturday Night Live that he didn't get to say, and gave a nice fair warning at the end of this. So really quickly, 846 is so synonymous for many reasons for Dave Chappelle. Not only was it just the duration of how long that cop, that murderer, stood on George Floyd's neck, but it's also the time of birth in which he was born. He was born at 8:46 in the morning. Not to mention, another life-changing event what happened at 8:46 was when Flight 11 hit the North Tower for the World Trade Center on 9/11. So, there's a lot of symbolic factors as to that time, and he really dove into what it meant to him. As far as Kobe Bryant's death, as far as why he didn't host the Oscars, he talked about what it meant to him, Kobe Bryant, what his numbers meant to him, the symbolic factor of 824, and so on. But Dave Chappelle, he really, really, really went in here, and he even started off by saying, "Hey, it's hard to figure out what to say about George Floyd." And so I'm not going to say it yet. And then he flips through his notebook for a little bit, and then later adding, "I got to tell you, this is my first concert in North America since all this shit happened." So it's history, and it's going down in books. So the other thing, and this was filmed obviously June 6th, Yellow Springs, Ohio, and you can see the set is really because of the coronavirus, all the social distancing factors and so on. And he had not performed he hadn't performed until that date for 87 days, but it had to be said like he said. And the other thing he talked about is Don Lemon was basically calling all celebrities to speak up, and he was like, he wasn't going to speak up, because in this time, who wanted to hear celebrities say anything when the streets were already talking, when this young generation was already talking and doing the hard work? And he didn't think that a celebrity should have to stand up to the point where it overshadows all the hard work that he's been doing. He like he said, the young people, the young generations are drivers, and he's perfectly happy being in the back seat with that. But look, this isn't really a review. This is a go watch. It's on YouTube. It's 27 minutes. It's free. It has a million, I think 4 million views right now. So, everyone's talking about it. Everyone's watching it. You definitely want to check this out. And like he said, this is the long stronghold for civil discourse. And that's an absolute realistic and factual warning signed off by one of the greatest of all time, Dave Chappelle. Definitely check this out, and let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching this.